And going live. Gonna dance like nobody's watching and going live. And I don't care if anybody's actually watching this, but to the magical mystery viewers that I have watching me, forgive me for I'm a little rusty, but hey there, beer tubers. Welcome back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight, we're going to take a look at a relatively new beer from one of my favorite breweries in this province, which is, of course, Trailway, who just released their Facts barley wine. Ooh, 11.9% ABV. It's probably the strongest beer that I've seen Trailway make. I know they've made an Imperial Stout in the past, but I think that was like 9%. And I think years ago they came out with like an Imperial Maple Stout or something like that. We're talking like 5 years ago, and it was around 10. But this is actually kind of like this. As soon as I saw Trailway post about this on Facebook about 5 days ago, I lost my mind. I'm like, oh my god, a barley wine from Trailway, 11.9% ABV from Trailway. They're not messing around here. Come on, focus. So I had to get my hands on it. Thankfully, the Pickeroons General Store in St. John got a bunch of these down, and I might have cleared out part of the shelf, and I might have to go back for more because it's a stinking good deal. It's like $4.50 a can. I hope it's good. Anyway, so yeah, Trailway released this about 5 days ago from their brewery, but I did notice that it says September 29th, 2022 on the bottom. So they've actually aged this for almost 2 months before they released it, which I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, why'd you do that? It makes me wonder, like, maybe it's sweet enough for the point because they wanted to tame it down. This might be something where I'm really gonna have to buy a few extra cans. They're cheap, and then store them away for a couple of years because they need to get themselves under control. But anyway, let's crack this facts open and see what facts we can find about this. So, I don't know if it's an English style or American style barley wine. What's it say for its? I'm not gonna try and lean too much into Trailway's description on their website, but it doesn't mention anything about being like citrus and fruity. It's more like strong caramel and raisin. So I'm almost thinking this is more of a British style. All right, so I'm gonna pour it into my Z stem, and ooh, well, I guess the color's on point. Oh yeah, that looks sexy. It's almost like a velvety, a nice off-white, like yellow head, like a toffee head, big, rich amber body. Oh man, it looks chewy just looking at it. Holy smokes, it looks like pouring a caramel, liquid caramel into a glass. Wow, that looks nice. Whew. Look at this sucker. That's a gorgeous beer. Hi, one viewer. Sorry, I'm blurry. Let's give it a whiff. Mm. I'm getting like a hint of like a floral grapefruit off the top of that. It's not super strong. Ooh, it's like bordering into more like an orange rind kind of thing, like that orange zest. Ooh, it's less grapefruity now. It's getting more orange zest and hey Dan, orange zest and caramel, especially as the head starts to die down. And as the head's dying down, it's getting this nice rocky appearance. Doesn't that look beautiful? Nice medium carbonation coming up through that. That's exactly what I want when I see a barley wine. And it smells, oh, that smell. It's starting to become like it's not super cold. Like I left this out of the fridge for maybe about an hour or so. So of course it's cold over on that side of the basement. So yeah, it's starting to become a little bit more like caramel and roasty coming up through that. Oh, it's starting to poke a bit more through. You get more of that beautiful orange zest and the and caramel and biscuit and oh yes. Yeah, yeah. You know you want some barley wines, Dan. All right. I'm gonna put the sucker down the hatch. Cheers, mofos. Mm. Oh, it's so smooth and creamy too. Big warming alcohol without being overly boozy. Loads of caramel and toffee and a rich earthy finish. Lots of lingering caramel, earth, and roast. Gosh, that's beautiful. This is their first attempt at a barley wine? Wow. So I'm getting like I mentioned in the orange stitches, I'm like getting orange, clove, caramel, toffee, little hint of roasty coffee, almost borderline on an espresso, lingering earthy finish, slightly sticky. Mm. Oh my fuck. That is amazing. Wow. Okay. Uh this is their first attempt at a barley wine. Now I will say it is a little on the sweet side, but not like cloyingly sweet. It's not like I would say that a fresh bottle of like Thor's Hammer from Central City out in BC, Dan, you know who that um, is probably a bit sweeter than this. Like, Trailway, you nailed it. This is amazing. I honestly, I should apologize for doubting it would be this good. Like, I wasn't sure. Like, you make a lot of amazing IPAs, and I got to admit, I love beans, the espresso stout, but I wasn't expecting to get something like this, especially considering like I've never really been a fan of your Imperial Stout. If you could do this treatment to your Imperial Stout and thicken it up and make it tar syrup and beautiful, gorgeous, then it would be amazing too. But this is exactly what I want from a barley wine. Wow. All right. Yeah, 4.75 out of 5 for this. I wasn't expecting to give it such a high rating, but wow, you nailed it. This is beautiful. A plus 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 plus. It's just hard, almost hard to do better. And I want to see how these things smooth out. I'm gonna have to get more of these, and especially considering the price. Whether you get it at the brewery or the Pickeroons General Store or the one up in Fredericton or wherever they might have it, it's like I think it was like $4.50 for a can of 355 milliliter can. Absolutely gorgeous deal, worth it. All right, yeah, no bias on it at all, Dan. Dan, it's just that good. No bias is needed. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to get drunk. Cheers.